So let's talk about automatic testing. When people say TDD, a lot say, yeah, I do unit testing, which is test after. It's not exactly the same. Test after and test before is completely different. Let's talk about test after. Well, you do unit testing after. It's kind of boring. And by the way, you're biased because you've already made the solution. So your test, just making sure that what you did is right. And if there's a deadline, man, oh man, what's the first thing that goes? You know it. It's tests. We stop testing. So the coverage of our test base when we use test after is lower. Now let's talk about test before, or test first develop, which is part of what true TDD is. The first question is, test first? What am I going to test? I haven't solved it yet. The question is, what do you know at that point in time? Before, you know nothing other than the requirement. So when you test before, your tests actually look like requirements, and they're less coupled to your code. And they also help you drive a simple solution. And if you get in the habit of always writing your test first, deadline or no deadline, you're going to have tests, so that coverage is there, and your entire test suite is safer. That's what I've got to say about testing before or testing after. Strongly, strongly, strongly recommend that you do test before instead of test after.